Are you ready to find secret gems? The top 10 best-kept secrets in small towns are shown in this video. Come with us as we find out why you should visit these less well-known places. Number 10. Arizona's Bisbee City. Bisbee is the location of a multitude of festivals, including one of the most prestigious pride festivals in the state of Arizona. Additionally, it has a significant mining history. A massive hole in the ground known as the Lavender Pit can be found just beyond the historic downtown area. Additionally, the ancient Copper Queen mine now provides tours in which visitors may dress up as a miner and learn how they went to the bathroom. This is something that we have always wondered about. How to proceed? You should finish the Bisbee 1000, which is a course that is 4.5 miles long and climbs 9 of the town's numerous staircases, which total more than 1,000 steps. These staircases connect the colorful hillside residences with the major drags of the town. After that, you should refuel at Cafe Roca, which is without a doubt the first date joining the town and is a good bet for live jazz events on most weekends. Number 9. State of Hawaii, Hanapeat, Kauai. The town of Hanapeat, which is supposedly the source of inspiration for the settlement in the Disney classic Lilo and Stitch, is rather old. There are a great number of places that are listed on the state or national historic register, the most famous of which is the swinging bridge that is located in the town. With a massive acai bowl from Little Fish Coffee, you will be able to overcome it more easily. How to proceed? On any Friday evening between the hours of 6 and 9 o'clock or during the Kauai Orchid and Art Festival, you can visit the town to take part in the Art Night event. The small main street on Kauai is crowded with vendors, including one family that offers the most delectable malasadas, which are cooked right in front of you. More people than you imagine lived on Kauai come out and walk along the street. Number 8. The Rhode Island town of Little Compton. It is important to note that Little Compton is not connected in any manner to Eazy-E's Compton. On the contrary, it is the place where you would anticipate the Kennedys to congregate if they had decided to select Hyannis Port instead. Residents surf at South Shore Beach, which is located in close proximity to Goosewing Beach, which is a wildlife refuge and a shallow tidal creek. As part of the annual studio tours that take place in the surrounding area, local artists offer their studios during the summer months. During Crowther's all-you-can-eat fish and chips Tuesdays, which cost a staggering $9, you may stuff your face with as much fish and chips as you want. The local scallops are some of the freshest you will come across in your whole life. Commons is the place to go for Johnny Cakes, which are the regional specialty. Number 7. State of Texas, Fredericksburg. The Hill Country of Texas, which is located north of San Antonio, is home to a unique dialect of German that one may almost certainly find nowhere else in the world. Additionally, Volkssporting, a popular type of group walking in Germany, is currently experiencing a surge in popularity. In addition to the impact of the Deutsch persuasion, the region is also home to the largest wildflower farm in the country, 15 vineyards, 40% of the state's peaches, and the residence that was formerly occupied by President Lyndon B. Johnson. Wine Road 290 is an organization of 15 local wineries that are located along Highway 90. If you are truly feeling the European vibe, you should check it out. At Wine Road 290, you will feel as though you have taken the wrong turn and arrived in Italy or France. How to proceed? Paint boulders were discovered in the Enchanted Rock State Natural Area, and it is believed that they are over 1 billion years old. Although they are well suited for rock climbing, walking all over billions of years of history seems to be an inappropriate activity. Number 6. State of North Carolina, Corolla. Although the Outer Banks are a well-known tourist destination for good reasons, this village in the northern portion of the Outer Banks offers some scenery that is very similar to that of the Outer Banks, including a lighthouse that even fewer tourists visit it. This means that you will have access to fresher sand. Walking along the beach and checking out the wild horses are both enjoyable activities in this region, which is surrounded by the Currituck National Wildlife Refuge. Please keep in mind that these are wild animals and that you are not the Lone Ranger. Do you have the one to cook but not? The Outer Banks Boil Company will bring the seafood to a minimum of 10 of you, or just claim you have 10. Set everything up, prepare it, and then even carry away the trash after it is cooked. How to proceed? 30 miles in length and 3.8 miles in width, Currituck Sound is a well-known location for kayaking, and it is located close to Churches Island, which is a portion of Coinjock. Yes, that is the actual horrible name of the area. It is more of a peninsula, and if you were still in high school, you would name it Makeout Point. The latter is more of a peninsula. However, you are not. Don't do that then. Number 5. The city of Baker, Oregon. The eastern part of the states of Oregon and Washington are essentially as opposite as it is possible to get from their lush, green, and wet beaches. This is something that people seem to forget when they think of Oregon and Washington. The Elkhorn Mountains are located to the west of Baker City, and the Eagle Cap Wilderness is located to the east. What this means is that there are miles of hiking paths in addition to lakes and mountain rivers. Additionally, it is one of the greatest places to begin while traveling down the Hells Canyon Scenic Byway, which is a famous road that is more than 200 miles long. Additionally, after you have found a place to have dinner, you should go to the Lone Pine Cafe for breakfast, lunch, and local music in the evening at night. How to proceed? Gold panning in the Wallowa-Whitman National Forest is a great way to experience what it's like to be a true pioneer badass. Be sure to steer clear of the more than 1,500 territories that have already been claimed by other people. If you check for documentation in a jar that is nailed to a tree, you will be able to identify them. Number 4. State of California, Trinidad. Despite the fact that the coastlines of western Washington and Oregon are famous for their gloomy offshore sea stacks, Northern California appears to be virtually same. The only difference is that there are no people running around chanting "Hey you Goonies" and searching for the location where the Goonies was filmed. The only things that can be heard in this area are sea lions basking in the sun on rocks, exposing their blubbery bodies. How to proceed? It is possible that you will ask yourself, why would I stop here? As you are driving through Trinidad, which is located just south of the most northern area of Redwood National and State Park. In addition, you may stroll out to the sea stack known as Putole Island when the tide is low, which is another reason to visit the Larapin Cafe, which is a unique local landmark. You should just make sure that you have a general idea of when you should bring your ship back to shore. Number 3. Point Roberts, Washington. It is truly necessary to drive across Canada for a period of 45 minutes depending on the degree to which border security is concerned with inspecting your passport and interrogating your intentions in order to reach this 5-square-mile strip of American territory that is located at the point of a Canadian peninsula. In essence, this is the consequence of poor planning that occurred in the late 1800s when the United States of America and Canada reached an agreement to split at the 49th parallel. Brewster's Fine Foods, a restaurant and store, is currently offering locally produced picnicking basics from Whatcom County, Washington, and Canada. These items represent the manifestation of this concept. How to proceed? In spite of the fact that their own country had forgotten about them a long time ago, the teeny-tiny town nonetheless manages to cram a golf course, a harbor that accommodates boat enthusiasts, and some extremely breathtaking coastline. On days when the sky is clear, you may see Mount Baker from the southern beaches of Lighthouse Point. Depending on the time of year, you might be able to observe pods of orcas off of Lighthouse Point. Number 2. Albany, New York, Skaneateles. The location known as Skaneateles is located on the northern coast of Skaneateles Lake, which is approximately 16 miles in length and is considered to be one of the cleanest lakes in the world. The Finger Lakes region of New York is typically thought of as a vacation spot during the summer months, yet this location hosts a huge number of festivals that take place throughout the year, which prevents it from being too sleepy. The appropriate amount of monotony can be helpful to a vacation that is genuinely restful. During the summer months, the Skaneateles Community Band performs at municipal festivals and concerts, such as the Antique and Class Boat Exhibition in July. Additionally, the Skaneateles Festival hosts chamber orchestras during the month of August. In the first place, you should go to Doug's Fish Fry for some great low-key food. We're talking about slaw and styrofoam. Number 1. Berea, Kentucky's. This community in the Appalachian region demonstrates that Kentucky is more than just a state rich in bourbon. It is the place where you can genuinely get your hands dirty and work on a craft of some kind. Weavers, glassblowers, sculptors, and instrument makers are all present here. Also present are crafters who specialize in furniture and glassblowing. Workshops at the Kelly Miller School of Woodworking range from 1 day to 1 week in length, and they will teach you how to make your own coffee table in a short amount of time. Start pondering the username you will use on Etsy. If you believe that working with wood is not challenging enough, you should go on a trek to the pinnacle on the Berea Forest Trail to see the most breathtaking vistas in the area. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss a chance to explore more fascinating destinations with us.